Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm just smiling today. Why? Because I get three gist I want to tell you guys, and it's really bothering my mind before now. But I felt like I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be too nosy. But TVC actually talked about one of them, and that's the basic reason why I want to make this video now. Senator Ali Ndume, una know am, name be this, Senator Ali Ndume, now came up on Channels Television to tell Nigerians that they politicians are criminals, that they steal in order to give it back to you people. Why? Because people constantly come to them and beg from them. People come to them and ask for school fees from them. People come to them and ask for arch fee from them. People come to them and ask that you want to travel, you don't have money to travel. People come to them and ask that your children are sick. Now, when I was listening to those leaders on TVC, they were technically in support, in plain language, of the senator saying that Nigerians live a parasitic life, that it is we, the people, technically, that is encouraging our politicians to steal because we go beg them for stuff. I say, well, when I don't get points, I want to get points. The point I don't get now is say, either you are being begged for help or not, it is not a license for you to go and steal. What you make there is enough for you to still allow some crumbs to drop out of it. But telling Nigerians that you are politicians from the local to the state level to the federal level are all criminals because you want to give it back to society is not hard enough. In a sane country, no ranking senator will have the right to come out in the public domain to say such a statement. Senator Ali Ndume had been in the Senate for more than 20 years, and this is all we got from him. Now, with someone like Ali Ndume, do you think we can have a law in Nigeria that's going to pay the common man on the street? We aren't going to have laws like that. We aren't going to have laws like that. So, saying that you steal to give the society is one singular reason why you should keep stealing. Aren't different from the conventional criminals we have on the street, Mr. Ali Ndume. If it's true, Senator Ali Ndume, you are not different from all those petty criminals we have in our society. What they do, they steal and also help their children. Some people steal because they don't even have what to eat, so they go out to steal. So you are not different from them. The same people, the punishment is meant to them should be meant to you. Ali Ndume also had the guts to tell us that until when a politician steals 1 trillion, that is when they should be persecuted. Those ladies do not even hear that part or even discuss that part. They are coming to support and Nigerians are doing this. If our politicians have been doing what is right, do you think that people will steal? Our hospital isn't functioning. We don't have good insurance system in Nigeria. The NHA we have in Nigeria, NHA, what they call it in Nigeria, is around nonsense. You go to hospital, what they give is just paracetamol. All what you can be treated for will not exceed 5,000 naira. At most 10,000 naira. What kind of quality treatment can you get for 10,000 naira? And things like this are not reviewed. And you're telling that people will not go and beg. How do you expect them to live when the system has been so caged in such a way that the poor will not come out from the cocoon of poverty? You say people will not beg. People will constantly beg, but that do not mean that our senators, our governors, our ministers, our president should be stealing because that's why people who come to them constantly and beg. How would a ranking senator have the tenacity to say that? This is the same senator who will approve loans for the president without asking questions. Student loan is 6 billion. Hajj subsidy is 90 billion. Of what important is Hajj vis-a-vis education of the children who can grow up in the future and change the face of Nigerian state. Those who want to go to Hajj, who have gone to Hajj in the past, they did not subsidize for them. They go on their own volition. Let whosoever wants to go to Hajj, let him or her go on his own volition. We cannot use our hard-earned money, taxpayer money, to be using that to massage the ego of some particular people. You have done this to the Muslim society now. When the time of Jerusalem comes, Christians also will be looking up to you to also do the same thing. Otherwise, to let Nigerians as daggers drawn at themselves. In terms of religion, good country in the world subsidize food. But what do we get in Nigeria? We subsidize religion other than food. We subsidize religion other than health. We subsidize religion other than education. That is the value which our people have placed on themselves. They use that to deceive the commoner so that they will say we love our religion. So when the time of election comes, those people will vote for them based on the fact that we are from the same religious faith. After all, they gave us money to go to Hajj. Those who vote for you the most will never go to Hajj if they die because they do not have what it takes to go to Hajj. Ali Ndume has the guts to say this kind of nonsense in our society when the minimum wage is just It's just goddamn 48,000, still dragging for 48,000. What is the worth of 48,000? 48,000 is not enough to buy a bag of rice. Let's break it down. Let's look at it from that point. 48,000, Minister of Labor, 48,000 is not enough to buy a bag of rice. 48,000 in some area in this country is not enough for transportation allowance for mother and the children in a month. That is what you guys are food dragging. When Labour said they need 612,000. How did we get here? To make matter worse, in Abuja, I saw some group of miscreants laying hands on 2 young military officers. For God, why? How did we get here in this country where we have no regard for soldiers anymore? You lay your hands on them, and up till now, nothing is being done in that market. I want to see the Nigerian military come very hard on the leadership of that market. All those boys who were involved, we don't know where they come from. They should be brought out and they should be dealt with. They should be taught the language that they will never cease to forget in their life. If this was not captured on camera and probably the military go there and burn that area now, we'll be blaming the military. You have seen that sometimes the military do not just act because they want to act. They act because they want to test their resolve, and they will get their resolve being tested the way they will never want it in their lives. A lot of nonsense happening in this country. That you are privileged today do not mean that those who are not privileged are lazy. That you are privileged today don't mean that those who are not privileged do not have wisdom or knowledge. Don't mock those who even go after to ask for favor. Do you think it's easy for people to just go and ask for favor? It's go to the Akbogi and they have no any other thing to do other than to go forth because they do not want to steal like our politicians. Guys, until Wednesday I come on board, I want to appeal to you. Click the like button, the share, and do comment.